with the latest updates on the beta pre-launch of We Share Abundance. And what have we got for you? Not a lot because it's weekend, so development is pretty much paused. But the support tickets and everything are up to date. We are still working on withdrawals, still paying them out. And that pretty much covers the updates. But there is, of course, more than that to come. We've got a poll going on in the other group, or in one of our groups, and I'll be talking about that in a moment. First of all, let me check that I've got things right, and we are actually broadcasting in Facebook. What's our Facebook? Facebook, We Share Abundance Publicly. Here we go. And refresh the page. Scroll down and hope for the best. And it looks like we're there. And we've got comments. How about that? So we've got the UK in at the top of the comments list, Russ Cowley, and then we've got RS Ronnie from Suriname in at second place. And then we've got the UK, we've got India, we've got Nova Scotia, Canada, we've got Burundi, we've got Nigeria, we've got more from Nigeria, we've got India already, and I'm on time for once. Okay, it's only 2 minutes past now, and I know it was just 7 o'clock when I clicked the button, so we'll probably have a few people arriving a little bit later. But welcome to everybody, wherever you're viewing on, whether it's YouTube or Twitch or here in Facebook. Let me see if we're getting YouTube comments in. Let me just see. It looks like we're not. We're getting Facebook. Just one of those things. I don't know why. Sometimes it's like that, and sometimes it works. Lost Facebook now. Here we go. Okay. So we've got India and Nepal, and Facebook's moving things up too quickly for me. South Africa, Nigeria, and somebody talking there, Prince Adibunda or something, about this investment. We're not an investment. We never have been. We never will be. Don't even think about us as being an investment. We got more from Nigeria. And Easy says he's been over 2 months now and he's back from media diet. Okay, I'm not quite sure what that involves, but welcome back anyway. Right. I have finally, I think, got my meeting with somebody arranged for today at 9:30. So I need to get through this and finish it, covering everything, of course, but without rambling too much, if I can manage to do that. Okay. So we'll start off right now with a short prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you, and we ask that you bless We Share Abundance, that all the members' hearts be filled with unconditional love, and that through that love they find the joy of service, and through the joy of service they attract into their lives everything that they want and need. Amen. Okay, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen. We have been in pre-launch for over a year, and we'll be launching within the next couple of months now, and we'll be in beta because it'll be a new site, so we'll be in beta, but it will be launched. We'll have all things operational, and we'll have learned an awful lot from the past, whatever it is, 15 months or something. we've had a lot of success. We've had some disappointments, but overall, we've kept on going, moving towards our goal of fighting poverty on a global scale. Not as quickly as some people would like. We're not a magic wand. We create the wealth, but that wealth has to be transmuted into wealth outside of our economy. And we've had a lot of people talking about how that should be done, how it shouldn't be done. The bottom line is optimism. It doesn't matter whether we've got a utility behind us, which we have. It doesn't matter whether we've backed by millions of dollars or no dollars, which we are. No, not the millions, the none. It doesn't matter. All that matters in a business for it to grow and do well is optimism. And if you can't be optimistic because you're building for the future rather than for the now, then you've got to wait for the new program and you've got to get involved in that, because you can build for the now in the Easy Business Builder program. We Share Abundance is building for the future. When it's possible, you can cash in your tokens. When it's not possible, you've just got to hang on to them until it is possible. If you have tokens and you say these are only worth this much, that's up to you what they're worth. They're worth whatever you will sell them for. If you've got one token and you think it's worth $1,000, you will not sell it for less than $1,000. If you've got one token and you think it's worth 1/3 of a cent, you'll sell it for 1/3 of a cent. It's as simple as that. The value that you place in tokens is in your mind, nothing to do with anybody else, nothing to do with circumstances, nothing to do with anything other than the value that you attribute to it. People say that opportunities will not grow. We're not an opportunity anyway, we're a community, but suppose we look at ourselves as an opportunity. Opportunities will not grow if people are not drawing out income for their investment. First point is we are not an opportunity. Second point is there are no investments. We are not an investment. Third point is take on passive GoFounders. It's been around for 3 years. It's never paid anybody 1 cent. It grows at thousands of members a day that are paying $100. It's not a deposit, it's a payment. Okay. For what? To be a founder. There's no real benefits in that. There might be purported benefits, but nobody knows what the benefits may be because they don't even know what the pay plan will be once it's launched. And when it's going to be launched, nobody knows. And yet it's still growing at thousands of members a day who are putting in $100 and getting nothing out. And nobody's got anything out for 3 years. In the short time we've been around, we've paid out well over $1 million. People have got actually well over $1 million in their pocket from We Share Abundance. Doesn't matter what's going on now. I'm talking about over the period of time we've been operating. We know why they were getting it. We know why they're not getting it now. We've learned a lot in this 15 months. We know what we need to do, and we're going forward and we're doing it. Okay. We have a situation with the Weezer token where people are giving it no value. They'll sell it for 1/3 of a cent or something like that. It's down at 1/3 of a cent at the moment, which is absolutely ridiculous. But it's their choice. If that's all they think it's worth, okay, go ahead, sell it. It won't increase the demand for the tokens. The demand for the tokens will only increase through optimism and selling advertising in Multiply Weezer. At the moment, those are the only two things that will increase the value of that token. Should we add more tokens to the market? And the answer to that is probably no. And that has been voted on. We've not finished voting because there are a lot of people still to vote, but let me just check on what the voting is. And I'll tell you what the vote is about. If you don't know, you should know. There's been a message sent out to everybody about it. But pretty conclusively so far, with only, what, 435, 60, 620, 636, say 650 votes have been cast, which is a drop in the ocean. We've got over 23,000 or something, haven't we? Where are we? We've got over 24,000 people logging in on a daily basis, and only 650 have bothered to vote so far. Why? Why can they be bothered to log in on a daily basis and not be bothered to cast a vote for something that is really important? Okay. We'll give it a few more days and see what it is. But at the moment, there are 438 votes for us not paying withdrawals unless the market value is at least 75% of the minimum value that we set. Currently, the minimum value that we've set is 4 cents. And that'll be that value for a week. It'll change. It changes every Friday. It doubles. And it will double until we get it on a par with the Weezer Abundance token. And then we'll tie the two together and they'll both be the same value. So if you've got tokens now, think about how long it's going to take to double them up and get them to the same value as the Weezer Abundance token. It's only going to take a matter of a few weeks. You might as well hang on to them. Certainly don't sell them for 30%. But if you want to, some people will buy them at that price. Okay, whether they are members. If you want to move things along, if you want to get the withdrawals going, if this is implemented, which it looks like it's going to be based on the voting, and you want withdrawals, you need to help get that market value up to at least 3/4, up to at least 3 cents. And you need to do it quickly, because if you don't do it by next week, you'll need to get it up to 6 cents. It's going to double, okay? Cash-wise, it wouldn't take an awful lot to get it up there. But I don't have the cash, and you perhaps don't have the cash. So what's the answer? Sell the advertising in Multiply Weezer. If you sell the advertising in Multiply Weezer and you tell people that the best deal is the 10 ad packs for $165, and people are going buying $165 worth of Weezer tokens, it won't take very long before those Weezer tokens at this silly price of 1/3 of a cent are all gone, and at 1/2 cent have all gone, and at less than a cent have all gone, and a cent have all gone, and at 2 cents have all gone, and you'll be up to 3, 4, 5 cents. Okay? If you want it to happen, it's up to you guys to make it happen. Does it affect me? Not really. I mean, I'm just paying out of my pocket every week anyway for this. I've been paying out of my pocket for it for 8 years. I'm looking forward to the day when it'll be self-supporting. But until that time, it's all on me. I get people saying, "Oh, you're not paying withdrawals. You're happy, making all this money." Go and tell that to my bank manager, okay? That is the biggest joke of all, okay? So if we adopt this, and it looks like the votes are heavily weighted in favor of that, then it will be adopted, and it's up to you guys to make it happen. Think about it this way. If it is to be, it's up to me, not other people. You've got to do your share. You've got to do your bit. And if you do your bit and somebody else does their bit and somebody else does their bit, all of a sudden everybody will start doing their bit. And you'll just see movement. You'll see optimism. You'll see the whole thing working. If you sit back and say, oh, I'm not interested in this, I've been in it for this, and I don't get me withdrawals and people telling me I was a fool to get involved in it in the first place. You know, if you're going to have that attitude, then you're not going to help the situation. You're going to be detrimental to the situation. And that's it. If you want withdrawals, be positive and do your bit. If it is to be, it's up to me. Okay. Where? There's Facebook. Oh, I'm in the wrong browser because I went here to see what the poll was. There we go. So let's see. I'm scrolling up now, trying to find out where we were. We've seen Burundi and we've seen India. We see it's what Easy said. He was back from his media diet, okay, and he's back to make WESA explode. Well done. If everybody had that attitude, it would explode. Nothing would be able to stop it. So we've got more from Nigeria. Please, I don't know the latest on WSA. My tokens were doubled. I don't understand that, but maybe it's the bonus. You got your nest egg bonus. We paid everybody double what they expected on top of their nest egg, which we transferred to their WESA wallet. We had somebody made a comment on one of the posts I saw saying that there's a lot, I can't remember the exact words, but I'd put a post in because somebody had said that we need it to be a utility token. And I made a post about Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, all these other coins that are in that top 10 are not utility tokens. The only thing that moves them into that top 10 is optimism. And somebody made a point saying, if you stick to your principles and your promises, then you build trust and that builds optimism. And I think that was aimed at being saying that we hadn't done that. And I believe we always have. Our principles have never changed. And if we've made a promise, we've kept it. Whatever it may be, we've kept it. And so if that's your feeling, then we should be on an upward basis, because there is no organization that can be more transparent than we are. There is no organization that comes here daily to give you the facts, warts and all, about what's going on. We don't hide anything from you. There's a lot going on in the background that you don't know about yet, but that's not because it's kept secret. It's just because I don't want to announce things that aren't definite. And then you'll be saying, oh, you told us this was going to happen and it didn't. Okay. So until something is clarified and signed, sealed and delivered, so to speak, we just hold it back and we'll release it when the time is good. And there's a lot going on, believe me. In addition to the things that you know about, that you know are happening, it's all happening now. Okay. What else have we got? If you purchased any tokens back in December, yeah, that's. And we got Edinburgh in the house, and we got more from India, Namaste, and more from Nigeria. South Africa, India, Nigeria. Crypto Dave in the house. I'm at work, so may disappear any time. Sneaking off for a little bit. Okay, I might be talking fast. I've got to get things done and get out. So my mind tells me I've got to get through everything. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm just seeing if we've got any questions here. That the football game was interesting today. I don't know who was playing. I know that England probably going to get a lot of stick off the press for playing a 0-0 draw, and apparently Scotland were the better team. Okay. Yeah. I have a Zoom meeting with GoFounders at the same time I'm watching Weezer on my tab and taking part in the Zoom meeting on my laptop. Both are equally important for me. Yeah, I know Ash has had a Zoom meeting organised, but I thought it was for about 5 o'clock. Should have finished, but mind you, they do go on for a long time, some of those meetings that they have. Elon Musk must have a net worth of 152 billion US dollars, and if I have 1% higher amount than Elon Musk back in office in my Weezer amount, I'm the richest person alive in the world. Don't really understand that, but yeah, okay. Okay, we have covered what I've got for you, except for the numbers. So let's have the numbers, and then we'll see if there's anything else comes in. Net registrations up 29. I've got the net active members as down 280, but in fact it's actually up. So that's a crazy. I've just done that all wrong. It's what is it? 443. It's up about 700 to 24,276. So let me scrub that down thing out. I'm not going to work it out accurately now, but it is up about 700 on the people that are logging in on a daily basis. And the people staking pools are both up, pool 1 and, oh no, they're not. Pool 1 is up 1 person, okay? Net increase of 1 person. And elite membership is exactly the same as it was yesterday. So no change there, which really means there is a net increase in both of them because we take out inactive people. And what's the next one? Site ranking. We lost 30 places for We Share Abundance, down to 11,577. And we're up 183 places for Multiply Weezer. I don't know why, because nobody's joining, or well, say very few people. But we're up 183 places for Multiply Weezer. We had 14 new email verified members today and 11 members that bought advertising. That's what you need to push. Push the advertising on Multiply Weezer. People buying Weezer tokens there and they're getting a good deal on it at the moment because we're valuing them at 1 cent when they upload them, and they're costing a third of a cent. So they can get $165 worth of advertising for about $60, something like that. Push it, okay, and you'll see that the Weezer tokens will be disappearing. We are still issuing Weezer tokens because we're paying withdrawals, because that's what we said we would do, and we're doing it, and they are still all going out. The sale of Weezer Abundance tokens is very, very limited. So the people that want to be paid in Bitcoin most of them are going to be disappointed. There will be some people that get paid, but we've not even got onto them yet. We're still paying out the Visa tokens. The token values in the Waves exchange portfolio, it was showing $105.89 for the Visa Abundance token. I checked on that and I'm not quite sure why it's as low as that, but it's about the same as yesterday. It's down a few dollars, about $4 on yesterday. Of course, Visa token doesn't show because the value is too low. But in coin ranking, Visa token is 0.00336, a third of a cent. Snap them up, snap them up. And in the back office, the Visa Abundance token was showing at $153.39. I think we're selling at $150, but there's people keep coming in underneath us, so they're taking most of the sales. So that's if people are buying Visa Abundance tokens, it's not coming into our kitty to pay out for withdrawals. It's other people that have got tokens that are selling them below our price. The total trading volume for the last 24 hours on Visa tokens was $1,154. Tiny in terms of crypto, and we lost 13 places in the coin ranking. We're down to 10. We're down to 1,071 in the coin ranking, and that pretty much covers it. What else have we got here now? Okay, I remember seeing this thing about Elon Musk, which I didn't understand. And we got Spain in the house. Hello, Spain. And we've got Paraguay. I always want to say Uruguay. I don't know why, but I always want to say. Anyway, it is Paraguay. I learned that some unscrupulous elements use BOT to lower the prices of coins tokens to buy and then sell at higher prices. From this, I don't think our problem is internally generated, rather from these enemies of our noble nation. Yeah, they don't get the chance to buy very many of them. I know there are only about 100, just over 100 tokens unaccounted for that we don't have total control over. So there you go. Hello from New Zealand. Hi there. Will the new EBB status help us secure our bank account status going forward? Probably not, but the Thinking into Reality site probably will. And then we can ease in the WeShare Abundance site. The WeShare Abundance site, we can't hide the fact that we are crypto based. It would be dishonest. It would not be the right thing to do. And quite frankly, you can't get a bank account for business if you're associated with crypto unless you've got millions of dollars to back it up with, you know, like some of the big exchanges and things. There are options, but you have to pay through the nose for it and pay high monthly fees and things, which even if I was prepared to do it, we don't have the cash to do it anyway. So it doesn't really count. But the Thinking into Reality site, I think we can get both a merchant account and a bank account for, and work it that way. Okay. And we got more from India, but all you people that are coming in, I'm going out. It's 7:30. I've got 2 hours to do what I've got to do and get back here. And have what I hope will be a fruitful meeting. And if it is, I'll let people know what's going on. And if nothing comes of it, fine. As soon as there is something positive, you'll know, or negative, you'll know. But while it's all sort of just in the ether, there's not. It's just not worth speculating on. Okay, so that's the situation, and that's me done for today. I'm going off out now, taking Cody for a walk, getting back here to wrap up the day with what I hope will be a good call. Okay. I'm just looking to see if there's anything there. No. Okay. So that is it from me. And I'll see you same place, same time tomorrow. Share abundance, share love, sell advertising on the Multiply Weezer site. Okay. God bless you all. If you know anybody that's not voted in the poll, tell them, just go there and vote. Not hard, and don't add extra options. We've had a number of people they only get deleted anyway. So if people vote for them, their votes get deleted as well. You're only diluting the votes, which serves no purpose. So don't add extra options. Just vote on what's there. There are 5 options that were put in. There seem to be only 2 really that people are interested in. Those are the top 2. So I would pick one of the top 2 ideally. Okay. See you all tomorrow. God bless. Can't find the button now. Where's it gone? Okay.